I wish you a very good evening. How are you doing, Kusum? How is everything going on at your end?
Everything is going flawlessly. I'm truly thrilled and looking forward to this session. What about you?
Yes, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. My day has been going quite well, and everything is going according to the way I have thought it will be going. So, and I'm
Mhm.
enjoying the weather because it is neither too hot nor too cold. It's average.
Today, I want to learn modal verbs from you because I have to teach my students and I am unsure how to make it simple.
All
Can you
right.
teach me modal verbs? And second
Sure.
topic is simple future tense and future continues.
Okay, got it. Verbs topic would be more better because it is more lengthy and it is vast also, I think. So if you
Mhm.
want, we can go with the modal verbs first, and then
Yeah, sure.
accordingly, we will have time for the future tense also, right?
Okay,
What
sure,
if we
sure.
move in
Yeah,
this? Yeah, we can move in this way, right? All right.
yeah, problem.
So, yes, if you talk about the modal verbs, they are actually also called helping verbs, right? And we use these verbs to express ability, permission, possibility, advice, or obligation also sometimes. Okay. And this helping verbs always come. Now I am talking about the position of the helping verbs, Kusum. The helping verbs always come before the main verb. Okay. And the main verb, it stays in its own form, in base form. Now, if I give you one small example, I can swim, right?
Hmm.
This is a very simple sentence. Now, in this sentence, if you talk about the main verb, it is swim, right? And the
Hmm.
helping verb will be the one which is
Can.
before the main verb, which is yes,
Paper.
can. Can will be
Mm.
the helping verb. Now, let me give you one more example. You have to spot the helping verb here, okay? She must study. Which one will be the helping verb according to you?
She must. Must is helping verb.
Yes.
Study is main verb.
Yes, very good. Why must is the helping verb? Because it is coming before the main verb,
Before the main verb.
right?
Yes.
Yes,
Hmm.
like can, will, should. This
Hmm.
can be some of the examples of the helping verb. Okay.
Okay.
So one more thing that I wanted to share with you, most of the times when you people they get confused that what is the real use of the helping verbs or the modal verbs and how they are different from the main verbs. So what I want to say is I want to make it more easier by giving you some examples of helping verbs and also telling their meaning. Okay, along
Hmm.
with them making a sentence out of each of these verbs. Okay, first verb, helping verb that I want to share is can. Can,
Can.
okay. So when we talk about can, here we are either expressing our ability or we are taking permission. If you are asking your teacher, can I do this,
Hmm.
ma'am? Right?
Hmm.
Or I can do this. You have the ability to do that, right?
Yes.
So
Hmm.
one example I can give very easy. I can speak English. Can I drink
Hmm.
water? Like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Second
Permission.
is,
Okay.
yeah,
So
you
it
want to
is
say
used
something?
for permission, and second, it is used for capability.
Very good. Capability or your ability. Right. Correct. Okay. This
Hmm.
is about can.
Hmm.
Second, we are going to talk about could. Could.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, if you talk about could, it is the past tense, definitely. Right. And if you talk about could, we are using it to express our past ability. Past
Okay.
ability. Before you could do this, not
Hmm.
now. Okay. So past ability. You could do this in the past. You were good at something. At that time, you can use could. Okay. Or you can also talk about polite request. When you are making polite request at that time, also we are using could. Could you help me with this, please? Question mark. Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Or in the past, I could do that. But right now, I cannot anymore. Right? So here you are
Yes.
talking about either the previous ability or
Mhm.
second, you are asking for some help in a polite way. Okay.
Yes.
Or could you
Yes.
sign the documents? This is one more thing which we say. Could you please sign the documents? Like that.
Hmm.
Third one is something which we, excuse me, use very commonly. That is going to be must. Must.
Must.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when we are talking about duty, strong duty, or necessity. You have to do this, right? You must do this. At that time, we are using must. Okay, when we are talking about duty or we are talking about necessity. Okay,
Okay.
for example, you must sign these documents. I'm not giving you polite request. I'm directly giving you order. Okay, Kusum,
Yeah.
you must do this. All right.
Okay.
So that is the use of must. Okay.
Must. Yeah.
Next, I'm going to talk about may. May, may. Okay.
Hmm.
If you talk about may, here we are talking about permission. When you are asking for permission or possibility. Now, there is a difference between ability and possibility. Can you tell me, Kusum,
Hmm.
what can be the difference between ability and possibility? What do you think?
Ability defines your capability. Yeah, I can do
Yes.
this. Okay, I
Hmm.
can swim.
Hmm.
But possibility, it can be happen or it cannot be. It may rain,
Hmm.
right? May is used for permission as well. May I come in?
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Mhm.
Possibility. There is the possibility that your salary will be increased. Possibility, but I'm not giving you assurance. I'm not giving you the surety or certainty that it will happen. It may not happen, right? Very good.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So that is why we are using this particular helping verb, right? Now, another one which I want to tell about is going to be will.
Okay,
Will.
may, might, and might.
Might, yes, might
Yeah.
is used to talk about small possibility. Small
Okay.
possibility. May is used to talk about possibility, but
Mm.
might is used to talk about small possibility. Whenever we are talking about the weather conditions, for example, it might rain today. Okay. At that time, we are using might.
So we
Okay.
cannot use may here. It may rain today.
You can use it in certain situations, actually, you can use it interchangeably. It may rain today is also correct. It might rain today is also correct. But according to some exceptions of grammar, Kusum, when there is very
Okay.
less possibility, at that time we can use might. But if there is a greater possibility, for example, you have referred to some, nowadays many applications are there, right? Who gives you the weather forecast. For example, you have referred to those applications. Now you are quite sure that, okay, it will rain today. So at that time, you have to use may. It may rain today. But if you are not referring to any applications, you are just looking at the sky and you see some black clouds in the sky, but you are not sure. Okay, at that
Yeah.
time, you can use this one. Sorry, may. Yeah, at that time, you can use may. May means larger possibility and might means small possibility. Okay, that is the
Okay.
difference between them. Okay,
Okay,
and
so can I use today I might go to the market? Today I may go to the market. Both are
today
correct.
I might go to the market will be better because today and might go well together. But if you talk about the real meaning, both will go well. Okay. But
Yes,
see, if
but
you're sure about it, just take an example that you have already planned that, okay, today I will go only. But certain exceptions are there, looking at the weather or something like that. So if you're already half sure about it, at that time you have to use may. Okay. But if you are talking about you are not sure at all, you are just giving assurance to someone, okay, I might go, I might not go, you are not sure. At that time, you have to use might. But you can use them interchangeably.
okay.
Okay. In each other's place, you can use it. There's no
Hmm.
problem in that. Okay. Any more question that you want to ask Kusum regarding it?
No,
Okay.
no.
Great.
Mhm.
Now the next is very important again. That is going to be shall. Shall.
Shall.
Shall and
Mm-hmm.
should, these two things. So when we talk about shall, we talk about suggestion. You are suggesting someone something, but a formal suggestion. It is not something to your friends you are saying. Okay. It is to your colleague or it is to your boss or someone in your workplace, very formal, to your teacher or to your principal, etc., etc. So it is called suggestion. Okay. For example, your student is standing right in front of you, you can say that, shall we start the class today? Right? Or shall we do this today? Shall we complete the work? Okay. So this is a suggestion. You're suggesting that, shall we do this? Okay, like this. But it is always, most of the times, it is in question
I
letter.
think.
Yeah.
shall we start? So I am asking for permission, right?
Yes. Right.
I'm not giving any suggestion, right? I am asking.
Yeah.
Shall we
Yes. See,
start?
yes,
Right?
there is one small confusion that you might have, Kusum. Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. You are saying that shall we start? But this is suggesting
Mhm.
only, right? You're already ready to start, but you are only asking for that person's
Mhm.
permission, not permission also, but that person is
Mhm.
already there with you. For example, there is a
Okay.
running race. Okay, your friend
Mhm.
is there with you. He's participating with you, but you are just asking for formally, you are just suggesting that I
Oh,
think now I should start. Shall we start? It's not taking permission again, Kusum. Because if you're taking permission, you might not know about the result, what might happen. But here you are
yeah.
already there for the running race only,
Yeah.
right? That's why you are saying, shall we start? Shall we do the work?
Mhm.
But if you talk about permission, you have to do this. Just take an example. This is one statement. Now, how will you take permission for that particular thing? Just take an example.
Mhm.
I am your friend and you are taking
Mhm.
my permission. What
Mhm.
question you will ask me? Can you show an example? You're asking for my permission, but, and you do not know
Okay.
what I'm going to respond.
Okay. Then I will say, can we start?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
See,
So
can,
it may or
huh,
cannot be, right?
yes,
Right.
can,
But
shall. Hmm.
yes,
Yes.
can and shall. Okay, and I have a question for you. Earlier, we were taught that we have to use shall with I and we, right? But
Sorry, can you
now,
repeat again? Kusum, can you come again?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, earlier we were taught that we have to use shall with I and we. But nowadays we use will with every subjects. So how can
Okay.
I make understand to students? So I have to use will with all the subjects in future tense.
There is again an exception, Kusum. Okay. Nowadays, I can see that certain changes there in the format of grammar. I can see that because of
Yeah.
the recent usage of grammar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before, what used to happen that the rules used to be followed everywhere. You know, some group
Yes.
of rules were given just like in mathematics, and you have to follow the rules and you have to use that only. But nowadays, because of the changing circumstances, there has been certain changes in grammar. So according to that, it is not wrong to use will. Okay, but if you
Okay.
follow the rules more, I think then I would prefer following that because that is the main source, right, from where our grammar is coming. But yeah, definitely nowadays casual conversation is also happening. People are using certain words with again certain words which they should
Mhm.
not use, right? But it would be better if you do not use will. However, if you
Shall.
use it
Okay.
also, it's not wrong. But if you're
Okay.
teaching, then I
Hmm.
prescribe that maybe it's better you do not use it because they might be also following the books and all later in the other stages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So they
however,
can
no,
use will
yeah.
with every subjects, right? They can use will with every subjects in future
Huh,
tense. It will
yes,
not be wrong.
according to nowadays time, yes, please complete. Yeah, please complete. Huh.
Hmm. No, I was just saying, how can I teach them? So can I say you can use will with every subjects in future tense?
Yeah, you can use shall also, but right?
Okay.
Shall.
So with I
Yeah.
and we, how to
Yes,
use shall with
yes, for
Mhm.
example, yeah, one of your student is not studying, okay, and you say that you shall study for your exam. Now, they have not studied now, but they have to in the future, right? So you shall
Okay.
study. I shall give you the notes. Okay, just take an example that you have to give the notes, but you have not given yet. Oh, the exam is approaching. I shall give you the notes. I will give
Mm-hmm.
you the notes. That is also right. Okay.
Okay. So we have
Yes.
to use shall with I, we, you, they,
Yes.
right?
Very good. With I
Okay.
also it goes, I shall do this, I will do this,
We
they shall
shall,
do this. Yes, he
you shall.
shall do this, she shall do this. Okay, like that. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you talk about he and she, will go even better. He will do this, she will do this.
You will do this. Okay.
Right? Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
Got
with
it.
I shall give you the notes. Right? Like that you have to use
Mhm.
interchangeably. But again, nowadays I have seen certain changes have happened in grammar. Like
Yes,
if you
that's
talk
why I
about,
am asking you.
yes, yes, right?
That's why I am asking you.
Exactly, exactly. In idioms also, I think nowadays people they do not give importance to the context much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand it is because of the recent trend, but I prefer to tell you that in certain situations it's better to follow the source, and but flexibility is fine, right? As long as we do not lose the authenticity of grammar, it's completely
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But yeah, the
Hmm.
sentence should be correct. It should convey the meaning. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? It's
Got.
not that you are asking for permission and then you are saying that you have to do this, right? This should not happen.
Okay, and one question I have to ask, I have young children, so sometimes they say, I want to pee. Is it correct? How can they say in a polite manner?
Okay, I want to go to the washroom.
No, in casual conversations. So natural
Casual.
spoken English,
Okay.
I think
Yes.
pee.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can say
correct?
that I have to go relieve myself. That is also correct. But it is not looking bad.
No,
But
no,
yes.
if they want to mention poop and pee, that's why I'm
Okay.
asking you.
Okay. In that
Yeah.
case, actually, if you use P, that word itself is not like it's too casual actually. Okay,
Yeah,
if your
that's why
child
I'm
is still,
asking you.
huh,
Yeah, being a mother, right? Sometimes I get to know where are you going? Yeah. So they
huh.
tell me I want to pee, I want to poo. So is it correct sentence? I think it doesn't sound natural. That's why I'm asking you.
Exactly. Yeah, it does not sound natural and does not sound good. Although they are
Hmm.
small children, but still you can make one habit. Okay, you can
Yeah.
make them speak these words rather than saying that they have to go, to pee or like this words. You can say that I want to go to the washroom. You can make this a habit, okay? I want to go to the washroom or I want to go relieve myself. It's nature's call. Third, it's
Okay, but
nature's
is
call.
it correct
Huh.
sentence? I want to pee. Is it correct? Because she's
Yeah.
just 3 years old.
Yes, 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 definitely. Yeah, some people use that. I want to pee. Yes, they use
Okay.
that. All right. Yeah, they
Okay.
use that. But I just want to say that if you are asking for someone little bit elder than your child, then
Hmm.
definitely they can use these things, right? I want to relieve
Okay.
myself, or excuse me, I want to go to the washroom. But whatever statement you said, it is okay for a child. And it's grammatically
Okay.
also okay because the usage is happening nowadays. Okay.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, got it.
Yes, right. Okay. All right. So I would say that today we mainly discussed about grammar, but I want to keep the future tense for the future. Okay. The future tense for the future. For the future class.
No.
So because today
Hmm.
already we had this discussion, but I will continue with this, helping verbs again. Maybe in the next class, you can ask some more doubts if you have regarding
Okay.
this, because I could not discuss three of them again. They are left out to discuss. Yeah, they are
Okay,
yet to
no
be
problem.
discussed. Yes. So
Mhm.
I would say that it was really great talking to you, Kusum. I would again meet you in the future. Your questions were very interesting. And
Mhm.
yes, I would definitely catch you later. Okay. Have a great
Yes.
day.
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope see you again. Bye.